Hey all, it's Nim, or Nimicry if you're feeling professional, and welcome to Hop Water Gaming. Now today we're going to be talking about RNG, the random number generator, and any other acronym we have for it, usually an expletive or explicit gesture. This will be a podcast-style video, so feel free to disconnect yourself from your PC and go about your business. If you do want to hang out, there will be some things in the background to watch and such. At any rate, let's get started. RNG. It's not a bad thing in concept. It just always makes players feel like they lose. Because we have this instant self-gratification thing where it's like, alright, I killed the boss, give me the thing. And then you sometimes don't get the thing. And once you get into mythic rating and such, it doesn't matter so much. It's not like, oh, well, I absolutely want the thing because it's mine. It's like, okay, well, that's going to help us down the next boss. Here you go, pass off sword. Pass off necklace. Pass off shoulder trinket, ring, what, it doesn't matter. Pass off the thing because it's going to be a proportional gain. What I'm talking about is right now, with the drop of Battle for Azeroth, we lost our artifact weapons. Or, well, we had them for a little while, and then we eventually replaced them. Anyways, weapons are now dropping, and I put that in quotes, dropping again. I've ran many mythics and many heroics, both with guildies and not with guildies, and no one seems to really get weapons. I don't know how one of my guildmates got the Jeweled Shark Splitter, but I'm glad for it. And it wouldn't bother me if we had a way to kind of offset RNG, at least at a base level. Now, maybe we're pushing too hard. Maybe we're being no-life nerds. But at the end of the day, we should have the ability to be no-life nerds. So my suggestion, my proposal, my very quick, Band-Aid fix, as it were, is implement Justice Points and Valor Points again. For those who don't know, Justice Points were a dungeon currency, Valor Points were also a dungeon currency. The Justice Points were given in much greater numbers and didn't have a cap, and you used that to buy dungeon gear. And the Valor Points had a weekly cap, and you could buy raid gear. So what you would do is you would take all of the loot tables from the dungeons, boom, and all of the loot tables from the raids, boom, and you would allocate a point cost. So what'll happen is you'll go kill a boss, and you might get, okay, hey, I didn't get my sword. Ah, damn it, I need my sword. Okay, well, hey, I got 16 Justice Points. All right, the sword's 300, we'll say. Okay, so while I'm not there, I'm close. I didn't get it this time. I'm closer and closer and closer, incrementally, each time I kill a boss, to ultimately getting my sword. But you're like, but Nim, what happens if you get the sword before you get all the points that you would say? Oh, pretty simple. Buy another item. Aha! But I've got you there. What if I have all of the items? Congratulations. That's it. Just congratulations. You have gotten all of the dungeon gear. Move on to higher level things. It's pretty simple, at least in my thing. And if Blizzard was feeling charitable, they could put consumables for the dungeon currency on there as well, and then people could run dungeons in order to buy anchor weed, or to buy shimmer scale, or to buy whatever the skinning mat is. And that way, you just keep people constantly engaged, not only in the Mythic Plus, but in the Mythic, in the Heroic. So guys, that'll be my suggestion on RNG. I know it's not the most elegant, but the way I look at it is, this way, no matter what happens, you are eventually going to get the gear you need from dungeons. Now, as for raids, I don't know about raids. I'll do a separate one about raids, but I think the same model could go, because at the end of the day, if you're a mythic raider, gear is only going to carry you so far. Mechanics are everything. At the top ends, if you are watching this and have never done a mythic raid, at tier, I recommend that you do it, because it literally, I could perfectly gear you. And yeah, it might make some phases a little easier, some ad burning phases a little easier, but you need to execute the mechanics. Anyways, tell me what you guys think below, and I hope you all have a pleasant day. So keep gaming, support your streamers and your YouTubers, and take care.